your attention. We're going to start today's program. So, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Richard Dupuis. I'm a Visitor Experience Manager in Riding Mountain National Park, and I'm pleased to be here today to act as your MC for today's event. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce the official party for today, and I will begin with my immediate right, Mr. Merv Tweed, Member of Parliament for Brandon-Souris. Mr. Tweed is here on behalf of Honourable Jim Prentice, Canada's Environment Minister, and Minister responsible for Parks Canada. We also have Mr. Stanley Copper, President of the Provincial Exhibition of Manitoba. And also in the crowd today here we have Errol Black, a City Councillor for the City of Brandon. We also have Gord Hansen, a Councillor for the RM of Whitehead here as well. And I would also like to acknowledge that Drew Caldwell couldn't make it today, so he sends his regrets. He really wanted to be here, but just couldn't. He had other commitments. So Manitoba is home to some of Canada's most treasured national historic sites and national parks. The Dominion Exhibition Display Building No. 2, National Historic Site of Canada, is one of those special places and is an icon in this community. There are 56 National Historic Sites in Manitoba. Of these, 7 are administered by Parks Canada on behalf of the people of Canada. The other 49 are owned by others, other level of governments, by private companies or individuals, as well as by non-profit organizations. National Historic Sites are located in or near communities throughout the province. Here in Brandon, you will also find the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan Hangar No. 1 National Historic Site, or also known as the Commonwealth Air Training Museum. These special places are an important part of Manitoba's heritage and tourism industry. Parks Canada recognizes the need to support, maintain, and improve the protection and presentation of Canada's national historic sites. So the National Historic Sites Canada Cost Sharing Program provides financial assistance of up to 50% of eligible costs to non-federally owned and administered National Historic Sites for conservation or presentation projects. This program supports our shared goal to protect and present designations of national historic significance and to foster public understanding, appreciation, and enjoyment of these places for the present and future generations. And now, I would like to welcome Mr. Tweed to tell us about the important infrastructure work to be done at this National Historic Site, made possible by the Canada Economic Action Plan.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. As you may tell by looking at me, when Karen and Stan approached me about finding some funds for this building, I put my nose to the grindstone. I got it a little too close. You get 2 days of sun in this province, and my nose got it all. I am pleased to be here. I'm here representing, as was stated, Jim Prentice, Minister of the Environment, and also responsible for Parks Canada. We are gathered here in support of the Dominion Exhibition Display Building No. 2, and reading over the history, built in 1913 for the Dominion Exhibition. Pretty impressive place, I suspect, at the time. I think that it would have been a wonderful facility when it was first opened up and maintained throughout the years. Like a lot of facilities, we move on to bigger and better things sometimes, and we sometimes overlook what we do have in our communities. I've become more of a historian, I guess, or more of an interest in the historical things that we have in our community, and I think it's important that we not only cherish them, but do what we can to support them and restore them to their original site. I can imagine the excitement young kids would have when they would first come to this building that many years ago, and hopefully we can bring some of that tradition and value back to our communities by investing in a facility like this. I have lots of notes to speak on, but I think really more than anything I'm just going to to talk a little bit about our government's recognizing the importance of these types of facilities. Also the fact that when we do events like this and when we put money into facilities like this, we do create an economy. And to the people that are going to work on this facility, the people that are going to restore it, there's tremendous opportunity for jobs in our communities, but also a chance for people to learn working on a facility of this age. This building used to be and continues to be used by the summer fair, the winter fair, and the livestock expo. But with its deteriorating situation, we knew that there was a major investment needed. In fact, and I didn't realize it until I got the notice that it has been placed on the top 10 of major places list by Heritage Canada. So I think that again speaks to the importance of the facility. I think that more than anything, when we look back, we do things like this to improve our community and have a reason for people to stop. And I think this will be another area. I've been involved with the Air Training Museum. I know the value, I think, to our community with it, and I believe that this facility will provide the same type of interest from other communities and place Brandon in a position where we can actually draw people to our community for the very reason to see this facility when it's finished. I am pleased today in our government's share, we are contributing $425,000 to the restoration of the facility. The roof will include a water system, a fire alarm system inside, and the restoration that is needed to make the first steps to bring this facility back to the fine building that it once was. So, please. I'm sure that my job is always the easiest in the sense of finding the funds. It's the people that do the work. The Stan's committee and his organization are to be commended. They've worked very hard. They are very deserving of this type of announcement.